Hello, good day to all. Today I would like to introduce myself. My name is Michael Sillang from the Department of Electrical Engineering, Mukah Politeknik, and I am the presenter of the research paper entitled Development of an Android Mobile Application to Support E-Learning in Data Communication and Networking course. Introductions. Teaching and learning applications have become more and more popular because they increase classroom accessibility, engagement, and interactivity. One of the numerous methods for developing creative teaching material is by using of technology that may be included into mobile learning. By Cahayo et al. 2024. The aim of this research was to provide educational material for Android-based tankable application that may be used in data communication and networking classes at Mukah Politeknik Electrical Engineering Department. In Figure 1, shown the display layouts, features, button for the tankable apps Android application and notes display. For the problem statement, issues that arise throughout the teaching and learning process, such as time constraint and student attitude, made it more and more imperative to use ICT technology into the process. The time allotted for the teaching and learning is typically reasonably constrained, and the lecturers utilize it entirely to complete the course. Traditional teaching approach frequently fails to adequately depict abstract, natural process, and boring instruction might cause student attention to wane. By Maya et al. 2024. Yanti and April 2023 mentioned that students may be disinstructed in certain courses as a result, particularly those that emphasize hands-on learning. If educators only employ lectures method, students may be soon lose interest in the learning and feel tired, disinterested, and unfocused from the illustrations. For application development methodology, designing an instructional system is a critical step in the difficulty of creating a training or educational products using technological components. Therefore, in any interactive mobile learning creation like datacom.net apps, the design planning of Android application development is critical. Those layout, selection, button functionality, video simulation, graphic, and communication linkage are the 5 primary components that are considered during the interface design phase. Figure on the left display the arrangements, exercise display, and practical tasks. For the methodology, questionnaire study on application effectiveness. The quantitative approach was used to measure and analyze the numerical data to determine the relationship between the variables in accordance with the goal of the study. A Google form was used to collect data, and the students were asked to score how much they agree with each statement on the 5-point Likert scale. The questionnaire study's chosen respondents were students enrolled in the Electronic Engineering Diploma Communication program at the Mukah Politeknik, who took the Data Communication and Networking course. For the result in discussion, the purpose of Part A analysis is to evaluate how well the learning mechanism used in the datacom.net application work. The application instructional contents, which included the data communication and networking course, syllabus notes, lab sheet, and review tasks, is evaluated by the looking at how well students grasp it. Only 1 or 7% respondents indicated that they agree, while 14 or 93% indicated that they strongly agree. B analysis data is used to evaluate how well the technical and media component of the datacom.net application work. It examines considering how appealing the application layout, button functionalities, color scheme, and text usage are to user. This is to guarantee that the visual display of this program will always entice students to use it without getting bored. Part B has 8 question items that have been introduced. 82 or 13% respondents agree, whereas 13 or 87% respondents strongly agree according to the respondent feedback. So the purpose of Part C analysis is to assess how well the Datacom.net application demonstrations design work, responses to add a questionnaire item about using the application to access instructional resources, including note exercises and useful lab sheet were gathered for the study. Overall, 12 or 71% respondents strongly agree, 3 or 18% agree, and 2 or 12% almost agree that the Datacom.net application that was created enables students to tackle learning challenge. For Part D, the design of this application was examined to determine how well it increased student motivation for the data communication and the working course based on the result of the questionnaire. Student opinion of the Datacom.net application and their own evaluation of how it affected their attitude regarding networking and data communication were the focus of the question item that were created. 15 or 100% of those surveyed strongly agree that motivation should be raised. So in conclusion, the creation of the Datacom.net app's Android application has shown itself to be beneficial and successful in assisting instructor and student in the teaching and learning process, saving time for the lecturers, decreasing the needs of for printed noted, and encouraging students to study data communication and working course. It is intended that the application may be updated periodically to ensure that it remains useful and current. Thank you for your attention. That's all.